Evening, how are we all doing? Hope you're well. We'll get started in a minute, just getting a couple of things ready. Hope you're all well. Thanks for joining us. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. Can you believe we are on the 8th episode? Hey, Hope, how's it going? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. So usually the way things work is it does take a little bit of time for a few people to start coming in, but once they do, we'll start having a chat and talking about stuff and that. But yeah, welcome to the stream. In the background, we are listening to I Am Serp, Deep Sessions, episode 11, a little mix that he did over the weekend. Some absolutely banging tunes, and a great one in the background here from Jeremy Olander. Pathy, as he's also known as, will probably be joining us at some point. But yeah, how's it going? Cradriff, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. You've not sent me a tune this week. We've had some of your stuff on the past couple of weeks, haven't we? And also, as well, as per usual, Caesar the dog is chilling, chewing his bone on the floor, and my girlfriend is asleep in the other room at the minute. So hopefully he bugs off there and goes and annoys her. But anyway, so yeah, good to see everyone. Let's kick off the show with the first tune of the night. And I'm not sure if the first track and the second track are part of the same EP. I didn't actually check that out when I was looking for tunes today. So if you guys know, you'll have to let me know in the chat. So kicking off tonight, Jonas Salbach and Geizy. Or Guzzy, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but the track is called The Core. Yeah, nice little progressive track to kind of kickstart the stream with today. For all of those that are listening at the moment, if you could hit the thumbs up, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please, it does really help us out with these streams. We get more supporters, get more people listening at the same time and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it would really help us out. Oh, you're moving house. Yeah, don't forget, Cradriff, send me over your tunes when you've got them, mate. And the same with you as well, Hope. Obviously, we got chatting over the weekend. Keep sending me stuff over, and if we've got anything we can play on the show, we will 100% do it. Anyway, kicking off the first track of Melodic Mondays, episode 8 with me, VORA. It's Jonas Salbach and Geizy with The Core. Enjoy! Honestly, I think it's because my girlfriend's asleep next door, and he's just being a pain in the ass. Bloody dog. Anyway, so Jonas Salbach and Geisy with the call there to kick off the show tonight. Nice little tune that. And yeah, Cradriff, I agree. It's definitely got some really good analog elements. Hey, Marco, good to see you, mate. Been a while since you've joined us on the stream, mate. Good to see you. But yeah, kind of liking that one as a nice little warm up for the show. Decent tune that. And again, I'm not sure if the next one we're going to play is part of an EP or not. I found them separately when I was looking for tunes today. But yeah, the next one we're about to play is also a great tune. Hey Melly, good to see you. Good to see you. Got your tune coming up in a bit, mate, as well. Yeah, Marco, Caesar's just acting up in a minute because the missus is in bed next door, I think. So I think that's what's bugging him a little bit. So next up, same again, Jonas Salbach and Geisy. So again, I'm not sure if this is part of a 2-track EP or whatever, but either way, both of the tunes are out on Radican. And I thought there were 2 great tracks to kick off the stream tonight. 2 great artists. I actually thought for some reason that we played this one a few weeks ago, but clearly not because it's only just come out. But I think we have played tracks by these 2 that have collaborated before. And 2 great artists. Radican are doing some really, really good stuff at the minute. Some of the releases are a bit more heavier. Some of them it's like this were a bit groovier and, you know, like kind of like just going along a bit. But yeah, again, liking this one a lot. The track is called Furby in Paradise, which is amazing. So yeah, let us know what you think in the chat. So how's everyone been anyway? Good weekend, good week so far. I've had another busy one. It's been crazy. Did a little bit of studio work today. And yeah, that's about it really. But anyway guys, let's turn it up and listen to this brand new track courtesy of these 2 amazing producers. Enjoy. Yeah, man, again, a great second tune for the stream, I think. You can definitely hear that within the first couple of hours of opening up a club or something like that. And I like this because it doesn't actually have like a proper breakdown where everything drops out. It's just like stripping back some of the main elements with the drums, and it's just another big build up into a drop. And I like that. I think I'm guilty of that as well. Sometimes in my productions, you think you've got to have an epic breakdown, which isn't always the case. You don't always need that, you know what I mean? And this track does that quite well, I think. That is one thing that I'm going to start looking at with some of my productions, is not being so formulaic, if that's the word. I mean, a lot of my stuff kind of follows a similar formula, and it's like you wait a bit till you get to like the payoff. But anyway, yeah, really liking that. Let us know what you think in the chat of that one. And again, I think a great track, or two great tracks to kick off the stream tonight. So let's move on. So as you guys know, huge supporter of Miss Monique's Siona Records. They always deliver really, really good stuff in the progressive and melodic techno scene, and this one is no different. Producer Alan Wools has done a 2-track EP that came out over the weekend, and the title track, which is the one that we've got on in the background now, it's called Echoes of the Night. It is only the radio edit, so let's listen. Oh, like that. I like quirky fills like that. Works well, man. Yeah, they don't really post a lot of like radio edits on the SoundCloud, Siona. But this is a banger, this, man. I mean, it's like a great, it's like on the very fine line between like progressive and melodic techno, I think. But it's so good. I mean, I love this label. You know, the quality of the stuff that they release is it's really, really good. I mean, obviously Monique is you know, a decent DJ. She's kind of all over the place, isn't she, at the minute? Obviously you can't miss her with a greener. Anyway, what are we thinking of that one? Some pretty decent tunes to kick off the stream with tonight, I think. It was quite hard to find tracks today, actually. but we did find some pretty decent ones, and there's some relatively unknown producers on the show tonight as well, which we're liking. Anyway, so moving on, second track from the EP. This track is called You and Me. Give it a thumbs up if you like it in the chat. Enjoy. Yes. Do you know what? I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't listen to this second track on the EP today. I mean, you just assume that they're both going to be as good. Obviously, if they're releasing on quite a reputable label like Siona, then, you know, they're probably going to be decent. But this is actually the better one of the two, I think. And that vocal is so good. The production behind this is great. Some of the little tricks that he's done in the production, and that's really, really good. But yeah, no, I'm liking that one a lot. I think judging by some of the comments in the chat, you guys agree as well. Yeah, man, that's really good. That really, really good. I will 100% be fucking playing that one out in my sets when the chance arises. But yeah, I think you guys like it as much as I do. That is a really, really good track. That is definitely the stronger one of the two, I think. So we are moving on now to a track by Adriatic. Another radio edit. I've got some stuff that I need to talk about, but the vocals kicking quite early on this one, so we're just going to have to wait. So next up, out now on Adriatic's very own X Records, or X Recordings. This track is called The Echo, and it's quite nice. Let us know what you think. That's my list of tunes for tonight. Yes, Bud! Here he is.
Hope to die. How high? Just tell me what's on your mind. But I can't leave for a second echo. Tell me that you won't ever let go. But I can't leave for a second echo. Tell me that you won't ever
Another great vocal track there on the show tonight. Adriatic with The Echo. Really, really like that. I was actually chatting to Hope, who's in the chat, over the weekend. He sent me a really, really nice, like kind of like breakbeaty type of progressive track. And one of the things that we spoke about was it's not all tracks need to be like club big tunes, and I am completely guilty of that. A lot of my music, well, pretty much all of my music that I release is meant for the club. But stuff like this, you could play it in a club, but for me, it's something more that you listen to in the car, like on the way out. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really like that one. I'm kind of liking how we're flowing with the show at the minute, where it's not just like big tunes from start to finish. We play all sorts of stuff like that one. I mean, obviously, Adriatic, great producers, aren't they? Yeah. And yeah, sorry, I think we should provide a little bit of context to them comments that I've put in the chat there. Bud posted on his stories a load of hair that looked like he cuts off. So yeah, so that's where that comes from. But yeah, another great track on the stream there. Let us know what you think of that one. So next up, Melly, our mate who's in the chat, sent me this private remix over the weekend from an artist that I'm not familiar with at all, but the remix is great. What he's done with it is amazing, and I really, really like it. Sorry, but I've just seen your comments there, mate. Oh god. Anyway, so next up on the show tonight is a track by an artist called Farid Bang. The track is called Home Run, and it's our mate Melicor on the remix duties. Let us know what you think. Great remix. Guys, Melly's in the chat now. Let us know what you think of this one. This is his remix. It's a banger. It is a banger. Enjoy.
wir haben geschafft, dass wir so
massive, massive. I think we all like this one, don't we? So yeah, guys, Melly will probably tell you what's going on with this one, but he kind of told me over the weekend that it was just something that he was using for his sets. So yeah, you'll have to speak to him and see what's going on with it. But I mean, again, I don't know that artist, but that track is fucking amazing. And what he's done with the vocal on the first part, the like where it's jittering and stuff, yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. I've completely lost my trail of thought now. Anyway, guys, so Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. This is how we do it each and every week. As you guys know, we have got a couple of new listeners in the chat, Hope being one of them. If you could all give him a nice warm welcome to our little thing that we do on a Monday night. And yeah, guys, if you could hit the thumbs up on the stream, it would massively fucking help get us in the algorithm and get some new peeps in to listen. But yeah, guys, 10 out of 10 for me on that one. You all know that I am a massive supporter of Melly. He does some really great stuff. And that one's amazing. But yeah, really great work there, fella. Well done. And thanks for sending it over. So guys, if you have got any tunes that you want me to play on the show, or at least check out to see if we can play it, drop me a DM on Instagram. Most of you are on my Instagram that are here, or you could drop me an email, whatever, and we'll check it out. And if it fits, if we can play it, we will certainly do that, and we will always give you as much feedback as possible as well. So yeah. Anyway, next up, Progressive Titan, the man himself who has recently shaved off his long hair, Bud Cahill. Yeah, that's a good point, that. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I mean, look, we're building a community here slowly but surely, I think. You know, I think the more and more we do these streams, the more people will get involved, the more producers we could get on, you know, and let's get it out to as many people as possible. Anyway, thanks for that, Mark, by the way. Appreciate it, mate. Anyway, guys, as you all know, I'm a massive supporter of Bud. I love what he does. He's a really, really great progressive house producer. Always blows me away with the shit that he does. We are currently working on a track as well. As soon as I've got my a bit of time to get around to doing my part, hopefully we can show you. Anyway, guys, next up on the show tonight, Bud Cahill's latest release. This is called the Leviathan. And let him know what you think, because he's listening in the chat. Enjoy. Great work, bud. Amazing this, mate. I think we all do that, don't we, Mark? Every now and then, sample ourselves. Yeah, guys, I think we can all agree that is a fucking monster. Hence the Leviathan. Hey, see what I did there? Now, bud, you don't need me to tell you, mate. You know, I love your fucking stuff. It's amazing. And that, if you were into that kind of progressive house, is huge. And I believe that is out on, this is your label, isn't it, bud? Storybook, which is a really, really great name, because one thing about these tunes that Bud releases is they really do take you on a journey and they do tell a story. So yeah, man, that is amazing. That, and guys, I think, you know, from looking at the chat, what you're all saying, you're all into that. He's done a really great job there. So yeah, go support Bud. You can get that now. It's out now, I believe, isn't it, Bud? Yeah, it came out on the 8th of March. Yeah, you can get it on Beatport, all that kind of stuff. Go and show your support to the main man himself. Yeah, liking that one a lot. Cheers, bud. Anyway, guys, let us move on to the next tune of the night, which is a rework of an absolute classic that came out many, many years ago. But before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit about my first ever UK show that we've got coming on the 13th of April. I know most of the people in the chat are nowhere near Manchester. But people on the replay, if you are up for coming to Gorilla Nightclub in Manchester, I am playing for a new night called Melodic. If you want to come and see me live, check out my Instagram as well, because I can give you a discounted ticket code if you want to come and see me. Just drop me a DM and I will send you a discount code straight to your Instagram. And yeah, Saturday the 13th of April, I am so fucking excited for that. It's going to be a great night. I've got loads of new shit to test out, and yeah, it's going to be a good one. Anyway, so tune in the background. I believe this is a production duo called And Him, and the track is You're Not Alone. Originally out by Olive back in the late 90s, early 90s, I believe, and they've done a rework of this. Again, something not too in your face, it's a little bit more stripped back, but it's a great rework and I'm really liking this one. Let us know what you think. Enjoy. Yeah, bud, you and Mark could get on really well, I think. Great guy. Follow each other on Instagram, get chatting. He's a great dude, is Mark. Mark. I knew the minute that we played this that you wouldn't be keen on this. I know that you're one of these people along the lines of if you're going to do a rework of a track, it's got to be spot on. And I know exactly what you mean, mate. I think it's alright. I think it serves its purpose. It's just an up-to-date version of a track that we all know and love from back in the day. Would I play it out? I think if I was doing that kind of set, yeah, maybe as like a warm-up or something. But it, you know, it's alright. It's decent. And again, it was quite hard to find tunes today. There wasn't a lot of stuff flying around, but yeah, I kind of like that. And him with You're Not Alone. So once again, guys, people listening on the replay, Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. We do this each and every Monday. We play the tunes, all the stuff that's out at the moment, talk about what we like about it, what we dislike. And yeah, we just do it each and every week, and we are really trying to grow this community as much as possible, and it's great to see everyone here. Thank you once again for joining us. But yeah, that's alright, that tune. I kind of like it. Again, I think it serves a purpose really. But let's move on to the next. So next up, the label, I believe, is called Kinetica Music. While looking at the Beatport Top 100 hype on Melodic House, this track was in there. I thought it was pretty decent, so I thought we'd give it a whirl on the show. It's quite funky, this one, and it's quite unique as well. I think it deserves a little bit more recognition than what it's probably getting. I can see it doing quite well over the next coming weeks though. And the track is called Fireworks by Highlight. You'll have to let us know what you think in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down, what are we thinking? But I'm liking this one, I think it's decent. And yeah, like I say, it's out now on Beatport. You can go and check it out, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let us know what you think. Yeah, Crashriff, I agree. Not that many decent vocal tracks out at the minute, but that one's alright. It's a little bit weird, this one. It is a little bit different, but I thought it was worth a spin.
Last year and ended it all, but I've come back again and I stand tall at this moment in time. I swear everything's the best. Of course I got some issues, but I ain't
I'm a bit on the fence with this, to be honest with you now. Second time round listening to it, I'm a bit like, I don't know if I'm being completely honest with you. It is, it's very different, innit? I know I'm completely bumming the vocal at the minute. Yeah, I completely agree. It's always nice to throw a curveball in there though, you know what I mean? I mean, this isn't usual VORA like Melodic Mondays kind of stuff, but I found it an interesting track. You are 100% there, right? The creativity is completely different and the way that they do it is great, but the vocal's not catchy enough, I don't think. I know it's meant to be like UK, like rapper kind of person doing the bits, but yeah. Anyway, again, I thought it was worth a play, but on a second listen, not as good as what I remembered. But yeah, great work, Highlight. I know it feels like I've completely just slagged that track off because that is not my intention. But yeah, it's alright, not bad. Anyway, moving on to some absolute face melters now. This is an older track again, and I've just realised I think this is I don't honestly right. I don't know actually why I've put this one in here now, to be honest with you. But it is by producers Seven and Asher Swisser, and the track is called The Pulse of the Machine. It's not bad, it's alright, it's a great track. Oh god, I feel like everything's just falling apart. I completely lost my trail of thought I was going to say. Anyway, be keen to know what you think of this one. There might have been a couple of a couple of questionable decisions on the playlist tonight, but again, you'll have to let us know what you think of this one. Enjoy.
Language is data. Radio is media. Sulfur is tribal electric. A being breathing thoughtful breath. A traveler between life and death. And now I see, with eyes serene, the very pulse of the machine. Now I see, with eyes serene. The very pulse of the machine.
What are you thinking? Decent? Yeah, no? I know what you mean, Matt.
The very pulse of the machine.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about that now, actually. At first glance, and I had a quick skip through, I thought it sounded really, really good. But do you know what, Mark? You've actually hit the nail. You've actually hit the nail on the head there. It does actually feel like a little bit unfinished, but yeah, some questionable decisions on the track list tonight. Apologies. It's all right. I mean, it's I've only just noticed, but is that out on Revealed? I mean, well, that's probably your answer, isn't it, really? Anyway, 7, and I should Swisser with The Pulse of the Machine. It's alright, it's okay. I think you'll like the next one a bit better. And we're moving on to another 2-track EP now. These next 2 tracks are really, really good. So Timeless Moment, again, doing some really good stuff at the minute. This EP came out over the weekend, and it's from producer Cherry and Groove Shack. Cherry has released a lot on Siona or Shiona. I don't remember what you say. Is it Siona or Shiona? But yeah, this label seems to be up in the ante at the minute. They are doing a lot of really good stuff. If you are into your, like this kind of techno stuff, and this is a really great track, and it is the title track of the EP. This track is called Silhouettes of Time. It is out now on Timeless Moment. Let us know what you think. Enjoy.
The silhouettes of time in the night, they rise upon my mind, upon my mind. Echoes of the moment, they vanish with the light within my sight, within my sight. Footprints of the past in the daylight, they stay in my day, in my day. Feel the morning lights when silhouettes of time will come to life.
Yeah, it's decent that. A little bit different, I think. Yeah, Cherry, great producer. Released some really, really good stuff over past, well, for a while now. Never really heard of Groove Shack before, but it's a great collaboration, I think. Track Silhouettes of Time, out now on Timeless Moment, and it is the title track of this 2-track EP. Excuse me. Yeah, just having a look at what's going on in the chat. Yeah, Melly, I know what you mean about that mix. I mean, it's one of them, you could keep it for your sets, you could do it as a free download. But like, if the original, because didn't you say that the original track's like a German metal tune or something? But yeah, Mark's definitely great for advice like that. He knows what he's talking about. But yeah, either way, it'd be great to see the light of the day, that remix, Melly. 100% my man. So what are we thinking of that one in the background there? Just having a look at what we've got left. We've not got too many tunes left. I might play you a new one of mine at the end, just to see what you think. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, we haven't got loads of tunes left over for the show tonight. Bit of a slightly shorter stream, perhaps. Anyway, moving on to the second track from that EP. I can't remember which one I thought was my favourite out of the two. This one is called Black Moon, again by Cherry and Groove Shack. Yeah, and you'll have to let us know what you think. Again, do you know what? Honestly, I don't know what's happening with me today, but my mind is just completely gone. I can't remember half of the tunes that we played on the show tonight. I can't even remember picking them for the track list. Oh god, just one of them days. It's been a busy one, you know what I mean. But yeah, from memory, from what I actually can remember, I do actually remember thinking that it was pretty good. But again, Timeless Moment are a really good label, you know, really great for your melodic techno stuff. Anyway, let's listen to this one. But before we do, don't forget, hit the thumbs up on the stream, please. If you are new or you're just checking in, hit the subscribe. I've got some stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next coming weeks. Obviously, I've got the Oppenheimer remix that I am working on at the minute. I cannot wait to get that finished up and show it you guys, share it with you all. We will play it on here first before we release it. And yeah, loads of other cool stuff happening. Anyway, let's listen to this tune. Black Moon.
You've been holding something back. A piece of art needs to be seen. Even if it's black. There's hidden proof. I see the sun, the moon, and the truth. You've been holding something back. A piece of art needs to be seen. Even if it's black. In your eyes, there's hidden proof. Your secrets lay in silence there. The masterpiece needs to be seen. Even if it's black. Even if it's black.
So, in the background there, Black Moon by Cherry and Groove Shack from the Silhouettes of Time EP out now on Timeless Moment. I think it's a great addition to the EP that. Maybe not the biggest of like club tunes, but that's fine. You know, it's a tune that I enjoyed listening to. It's got a decent-ish vocal in it. Yeah, it's a great track. I think it's a strong EP that. What do you guys think of it? Because that is the main thing, really, isn't it? It's not what I think, it's what you think. But yeah, I think Timeless Moment will take up a lot of the techno space this year with some of the stuff that they're doing. I think the problem that we've got at the minute, though, is that it's so congested, the scene, and there is so much of the same thing coming out. And I think that's why it's so important to be doing something different, but it's so hard. It is so hard to do, because the thing is as well is like labels will say that they're looking for like the next new thing, or they want something fresh, and you send them something fresh and then they go, oh, it's not quite for us. So it's a balance between finding something that's upfront, something that's like new that they've not heard before, but then also is going to fit in with what that they're going to be playing. You know, like Camel Fat, for example, if you were going to send them a tune, you know, they probably think of it two ways. Do they like it? Obviously, number one. Number two, is it something that they could maybe play out in the clubs? Or number three, is it something that they think is really good to listen to? You know, there's so many different factors when sending tunes out to labels, and sometimes it's just about fucking luck as well. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so we are moving on to another track that's very, very different, which is what we've just been talking about. This one is completely like out there. I think it's something very fresh. It's decent. Still VORA Talent is the label, and they're, you know, known for doing you know, like upfront stuff. And I know you'll have a look by what's on screen. It doesn't look like it's working, but it's one of these like banner things. Do you know what I mean? So we'll have to just keep it like that. Anyway, the track My World by producer Final Request, and I'm liking this one. Let us know what you think. quite a quirky track that, but I like it. And again, this is why I've been trying to like show you guys some new stuff tonight that's not necessarily like the norm. Do you know what I mean? There's been quite a few tracks like that on the show tonight, and this is one of them. I mean, it's, you know, it's melodic techno, but it ain't the same shit that you're hearing all over the place, which is what we're talking about in the chat, isn't it? It's such a fine line at the moment, and it is hard to work with labels, you know what I mean, but they know what they want, and half of the time what happens is you're sending it out and usually it's one or two people that decide whether that track's going to get put out on that label. Usually with the smaller ones it's definitely either one or two people, but then when you get to someone like Camel Fat, what I can only assume would happen is it goes to one stage, so the normal A&R guy will listen to it, you know, oh yeah, this is pretty cool, this, send it to like Mike and Dave and say, what do you think? And then it's up to them whether they sign it or not. But yeah, it's hard at the moment, and I think a lot of it is luck. I think a lot of it is to do with your profile, how you sort of present yourself online, all that kind of shit. And unfortunately, it's just the way that it is, isn't it? It ain't about just the music anymore. It's about 101 other fucking things as well. Anyway, but on the other side of stuff like that, you know, I still think that we've got a good scene. There are some really, really great producers out there at the minute. There are a lot of unknowns. And, you know, I think it's our job to kind of, you know, present cool new tracks to the world, especially with this show as well. You know, I'm all about finding new stuff and talking of new stuff. This next one is just that. I'm liking this one. So we've got one more tune to play after this one. We'll maybe listen to a new one of mine, and then we're going to call it a night, because again, it was quite hard to find tunes today. Not a lot of new stuff out. But yeah, the one that we just played, Mark, was a decent tune, that. Anyway, this one, In a Sense with Reality. Let me know what you think of this one in the chat. Again, I just stumbled across this by complete accident today when I was on the hunt for tunes, and I thought it deserved a spin on the show. Obsessive Progressive, obviously the channel that has done this tune. Yeah, great channel. Anyway, I'll stop chatting shit. Let's listen to this tune. Fucking hell, that's amazing. Thought you'd like this one, Mark. Tune of the show, you reckon? Yeah. In a sense, with Reality, and that is the first track from that producer that I've heard. But yeah, it's decent. And that second drop hits hard, doesn't it? So yeah, are we liking that one? What are we thinking? It's definitely a harder edge to it, isn't it? I mean, again, tonight I did kind of try and go for some like different kind of stuff on the show, and this was obviously premiered by our mates over at Obsessive Progressive. If you are not following that channel, make sure you go and do so. Keep you up to date with all the big tunes that are out at the moment. Great channel. Joe, the guy that runs it, great guy. And yeah, obviously, guys, support all the artists that we've had on the show tonight. You know, without great artists like this guy here, in a sense, we wouldn't be here, would we? Anyway, guys, I've got one more tune to play for you tonight, and then we'll have a look at this new one that I've done to see what you think. So, Nihil Young, who is known for doing a bit of everything, great producer, recently collabed with Frankie Wah, a track that came out on his label Sheen. And yeah, this is maybe not something that you would expect me to play in the show, but again, that's what I keep saying about this episode tonight. Loads and loads of different kinds of things happening on the stream, and this one's decent. I'm really keen to see what you think about this one. It is very different, but I like it. I'm probably going to add this to my Spotify playlist as well. I've listened to it a few times today. I actually listened to it when I was out walking the dog earlier today, and just came across it. So yeah, track The Reckoning by Maya, and this is the Nihil Young remix. Let us know what you think, chat. Enjoy. Artwork's decent as well, which is important to me, as you know. That's a decent tune, that, isn't it? I think I'm going to play that. Or potentially play that on my show in April. But yeah, that's a banger, that. Nihil Young on the remix duties of artist Maya with The Reckoning. And again, like another, like Marcus just said in the chat there, been hitting the nail on the head with some of these vocals tonight, which I'm glad to hear, because again, I was when I was putting the track list together, I was like, oh, I don't know about this, and yeah, there were some questionable decisions made, but I think we've done all right, to be fair. What do you think? But yeah, so people listening on the replay, Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. Each and every week we listen to the biggest in all things melodic house, techno, progressive, everything else in between. If you've got any tunes that you want to send over to me that you would like playing on the show, we also do Demo of the Week as well, where we pick an up-and-coming unreleased track by an up-and-coming producer and we play it as Demo of the Week. We've just not had one this week, unfortunately. Drop me a DM on Instagram. If not, you can hit me up on email. My email address will be in the description on this video. And yeah, make sure you drop us a follow as well. So yeah, The Reckoning, Nihil Young on the remix duties there. Liking that one as the pretty much the last track of the night there. But before we get off, it was either last week or the week before, I played you one of my unreleased tracks with an original vocal on that I said was probably never going to see the light of day in that current form, which is still true. However, it has been I've collabed with someone on it, and they've done a bang up job. They sent me back their version, I did some work on it, and it's pretty much finished really. It just needs a little bit of touching up, and it obviously needs a mix down and a master. But we'll give it a spin tonight to see what you think as the last tune of the show. But yeah, like I say, so what kind of happened with this one is we did play it a couple of weeks ago. You guys liked it, which I'm you know, I appreciate. But myself was a bit like, no, it can be better. The vocal was great. I had a vision for that track, and how I finished it was not how I envisioned it. So I sent it off to one of my buddies to collab on, and he came back with a first draft which was pretty spot on, but it wasn't quite there. So he sent me the parts, I put my touch on it, finished it up, and I think it's in a really, really good place now. Again, it just needs a mix down and master, and then it'll be ready. So yeah, let us know what you think of this. This is my new one. Again, it's not finished, just needs a bit of touching up, but you get the idea.
Don't be somebody else, be who you are. Reaching for the stars. Don't be somebody else. Who you be will set you free. Be who you are. Don't be somebody else. Be who you are. Don't be somebody else. Be who you are.
Anyway, guys, that's all we got time for tonight. Again, very rough version of that track. I think it's got good potential. Again, it just needs finishing. You know, I didn't really want to maybe play it for you in its current form because it's, you know, again, it's not finished. But you know, we've got some producers in the chat there that can, you know, that can kind of get where we're coming from. But yeah, RJ, good to see you, mate. Unfortunately, we are about to wrap up the stream though. It's time to knock off. We've done an hour and a half tonight. But make sure you come and join us next week at a little bit of an earlier time. But you can also listen back to it on the replay tomorrow. But yeah, once again, guys, honestly, it's an absolute pleasure to do these streams for you each and every Monday. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I'm glad you guys do as well. And in terms of this track, hopefully it'll be completely finished soon, and then we can see what happens with it. But yeah, you are right there, Melly. Yeah, it just needs polishing. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, like, the vocal and the breakdown is not mixed at all. But yeah, you get the picture. But yeah, guys, once again, thanks for joining us. You've been listening to Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. I'll see you all next week. I'm sure I'll speak to you, some of you in between at some point. And don't forget, if you've got any tunes, make sure you send them over to me. I'll check them out and we'll see how we get on. Next week's show, though, we are not doing a regular Melodic Mondays. We are doing a best of. I'm going to put the poll up at some point this week to decide who we're going to do. But yeah, until then, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. I'll see you soon.